Welcome to the Stagecode podcast with Paris and Beck.
This podcast is all about bodybuilding, raw and unfiltered, from off-season to stage day and everything in between.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Stagecode podcast, or another week. We are back in your ears, just like we said we would be last week. If you listened, if you didn't, go back and listen to that.
In full.
Every single episode ever.
Yeah.
Because we're almost at 20, which is really exciting. As always, though, we'll go into our highs and lows. Do you want to do yours first?
Sure. I think I'll make them non-prep related.
Ooh.
So then I can go into a prep update. My low would be that some absolute idiot nearly killed me yesterday.
Oh my God.
On my way home from the gym. He just was like, he was sitting like really close, like on the line going into my lane. And he could obviously see me there because like he would have been able to see me in his revision mirror or even through his window.
Yeah.
And like I was just like a bit weary. So I was like, oh, he's kind of moving over. And then he fully just like came across. And instinct obviously was to swerve, but there was all cars parked like on the side of the road. So I nearly crashed into a car on the side of the road, but it was like crash into a car on the side of the road or have this guy hit me. And then like I obviously like beeped my horn, and that was the only way that he realized. Like, so I beeped my horn and then he went back over. And then I freaking rolled down my window and I was sticking my finger up. And I was like, you nearly killed me.
Yeah.
And he just did the most placid wave, like a little, as if I'd just let him in, like a little wave. And I was like, you literally nearly killed me.
Yeah, no, not okay.
So that would be my low.
No.
I think he was on his phone. I don't think he was merging. I think he was being like, I don't think he was merging because he didn't have a blinker on or anything.
Yeah.
And he was just kind of like a bit all over the shop.
Yeah.
So I think he was on his phone. And he was in like a work truck. Like,
imagine.
do better.
Yeah, literally. And it's like,
and
you
it's
do
dark
not need
too.
that. You do not need that right
No.
now. There is enough happening.
But I let my anger out on him. I
Love
literally
that.
yelled out the window. I was like, F you, you effing idiot. You nearly effing killed me. And my horn, I was like, and I was just holding that shit down.
Good. So you should. Man, prep rage is like next level. I have bad road rage in general.
Yeah,
Ooh,
same.
when I'm in prep, y'all better run.
Yeah. And then my high would be super boring, but I got a new work bag.
Oh,
and
fun.
It's got a lunch box like in the bottom.
Fun.
It's only from Kmart.
Oh,
and
Kmart
it was only $30 and it's huge. Like,
you're gonna need to send me a photo.
I'll have to show you. It's in the car. I'll show you when I leave.
Yeah.
And it's like big and it's got a bit for a laptop and it's got like a little wallet inside.
Is it like insulated where like a lunchbox? How good is that?
Yeah. So now, like, because usually when I put my lunchbox in my bag, it takes up basically my whole bag.
Yeah.
So now I have the room of my whole bag, plus I have the lunchbox in the bottom.
That's so good. I spent way too much on my bag to not use it.
Yeah, because remember I was like looking at yours and I was like, I like that, but you're like so expensive. And then I was just in Kmart. I was getting a few things for prep. I was getting like a dark sheet and some pillowcases stuff. And then I saw it and I was like, I gotta buy it. And it was only $30.
I was like, yeah, $30 is nothing.
Like I was expecting it to be more.
Yeah. Kmart has just some absolute nuggets.
Yeah.
Golden nuggets in there sometimes.
I was stoked with that.
Love that. That is fun. I love that for you.
Thanks.
Oh, fun. My low for the week will be my incapacitated boyfriend. I love you. He's definitely listening right now. Surely you can hear. He had a pretty serious injury on the weekend playing soccer. So we were in the hospital for the afternoon, which was so much fun. Us, along with every other sports person in the Illawarra.
Oh, it's always like that on a weekend when you go in. Hey,
funny.
there's just footy players, netball players.
Yeah.
So is it like a break or a sprain or a?
So at the moment, he's got the diagnosis is an avulsion fracture of the bony bit on the outside of your ankle. So it's like a bit of like bone, pretty decent side bit of bone has like kind of pretty much just chipped off entirely. But it's like a big chunk of it. So he wasn't able to like walk or anything. He's got a big old boot on. He's got crutches. He's very, very immobile, which is hilarious. And we did do an MRI scan though on Tuesday. So we'll see if there's anything further damage.
Like any ligament damage.
Yeah. So
which hopefully not.
Hopefully not, but also like wouldn't be a surprise. I mean, honestly, wouldn't be surprised if it was before the injury, but yeah. So we'll just kind of see what happens then. But we're just kind of managing that. It's more like obviously I don't care about doing things or whatever. It's more just that he's in so much pain. Like it's getting a little bit better as we kind of go along, but like the doctors didn't give any at the hospital. They didn't give any kind of pain medication or
And
anything
just,
like
like,
that.
trying to sleep and stuff too,
Yeah.
like, trying to get comfy.
Oh, very much. Like,
Mm.
he's up all the time anyway because it's the World Cup, in case y'all didn't know. Um, so he's up anyway, but, like, he's up because of pain. Like, the pain wakes him up, and then, he, I don't know how common it is. I'm fully just gonna, like, rat him out here. But, when, like, so you're falling asleep and you, like, jolt in your sleep?
It's such a guy thing.
Such a guy thing, right?
Because I heard apparently it's because their bodies fall asleep too fast for their brain.
Oh, that's
So
hilarious.
their brain, like, thinks they're dead or something, I don't know, because Matt does the same thing, and I've heard
That's
it's a
so
guy thing, like,
interesting.
they'll fall asleep
Yeah, they're full
because
jolting.
like, their body's not, like, ready or
Yeah,
it's either the body or the brain, I can't remember, but
yeah.
yeah, apparently that's what it is.
Oh, that's so
Mm.
interesting. Oh, okay, that makes sense because, yeah, I'm always like he used to now we sleep in a king bed, so it's a lot bigger, but, like, before, like, when we're first together, we're in a queen bed, and sometimes I get, like, smacked in the face, whatever. Because obviously, you're like, you fall asleep snuggling or whatever, and
Yeah.
obviously he didn't know what he was doing, but and then he'd be like, "No, I didn't." I've literally heard and seen him smack himself in the face that many times, though, it's hilarious. But, yeah, he just, so jolting, obviously, it like, he just wakes up in so much pain
Mm.
when he does that, so that's so interesting.
Mm.
Ah,
Don't quote me
okay.
on it.
No, yeah, I'm definitely
I'm
gonna
not a
Google that.
scientist, but
Yeah.
that's what I've heard.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say my high. It actually was only last night. One of my clients works at a psychologist's office, and she asked me to. They do like a weekly like group, um, like I don't know, just night where they can just kind of they go in and they talk about different things and stuff like that. And she was like she invited me to come along and chat to some of the clients and stuff like that. So that was really cool I just yapped for a good hour and a
That's
half
cool.
about, health and fitness and
Yeah,
mental
nice.
health and all the things. And they, asked me questions and everything. And it was just so cool, like to just talk how I would normally talk, but, like, for people that are so new to the area, like, the industry and stuff as well, and just to be like, "Hey, like, this is actually really cool that what
Mm.
you can actually do if you just, go for a walk outside," or whatever it may be. So, hopefully they got a lot out of it, and
That's
I gave them
cool.
some kinda intel, but yeah, it would just, like, just reminded me why I love what I
Mm.
do, which is really cool. So yeah, that was my high. But we'll go into prep
Nice.
update. How are we feeling?
Um, I'm a bit of a zombie today,
Yeah,
not
she's
gonna lie,
dead.
so I'm sorry if I'm not giving much
Energy.
energy through
It's
the
right, that's why I'm here.
microphone. Um, yeah, I'm just really tired. I think it's hard because I'm still dealing with, like I've been in pain every day
Mm,
since not the Monday just gone, but the Monday before when my thing happened, like, I've literally been in pain every day since then.
yeah, it's the same kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's hard to know if, like, the fatigue is, like, because I'm in prep and my calories are low and my energy's low. Is it because, like, yeah, prep, or is it because of my pain? It's probably both, but then it's like it makes it so much worse that I'm having to deal with pain as well as dealing with the fact that I'm in prep and I'm not eating much food and my sleep's affected and things like that.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm definitely, like, struggling, but I'm just reminding myself, like, I am so bloody close, like, so close. Um, I had my Holter monitor on earlier in the week, but it takes, like, 4 or 5 days for the results to get back to the doctor, so I have to wait till Monday to go to the doctor. So, still just, like, no cardio or
yeah,
anything. Like,
and deload type vibes
yeah,
with
just
the
taking
training.
it easy because, like, my heart rate is just jumping, like, really quickly. So, like, before this happened, I would be on the Stairmaster and I'd be struggling to get my heart rate up to like 140, 150. And now I'm doing like one set of an exercise of like lat raises and my heart rate is at like 135, 140.
Yeah, so
And then it
cool.
just like quickly comes back down. And then I'll do
Yeah,
another set and it just like goes right back up. And then
yeah,
I feel like I'm there and I'm
like, really breathless and
like, that
stuff
was
like that
really
still.
hard. Like,
Yeah,
my 4 kilo lat raise is sitting down. Like, why is that so hard?
yeah,
You know? So it's a little bit concerning. It's not ideal. Like, I've definitely had a few tears and like just like I don't want to get upset right now, but I'm just frustrated because nobody wants to be in pain and like I can't do much about it, unfortunately.
yeah.
Um,
I think the most frustrating thing is, like, that, A, we don't know what's going on.
mm.
Like, yes, we've cleared, you've gone to the hospital, you've done the big tests and
Yeah, like there's
everything.
no
So
like
there's no
emergency, like I'm not having a heart attack or
yeah,
like
like,
I'm
your
not gonna
heart's
have like
yeah,
a stroke.
yeah, but also, like, hey, what's actually going on? And then obviously, is it yes, we've reduced load and we've reduced, like, stress on the body, I'll say, in the form of physical, but, like, is it the fact that we are just like, too low in body fat and your body's just not really able to deal with it. Like, it's one of these things that it's so frustrating because I know you're so headstrong and you're so like, "I'm gonna get on that stage no matter what." But also at the same time, it's like, well, if it's very much like your health comes first, we know this, we've
Mm,
always said this, right? But it's like, when do we kind of know when to call it as
mm,
well, which is really it's scary and it's frustrating and it sucks, but also no matter what, like, that is always top
mm.
priority. And yes, we are doing what we can do at the moment to best manage,
Yeah.
and you don't want to go through I mean, look, at the end of the day, even if we don't make the stage, what you've been through this entire prep is still it's never wasted because
Mm,
the resilience that you have had in that is like nothing I've ever seen.
mm.
Like, you have pushed through obstacle upon obstacle upon obstacle, and it's just like the world was like, just one
Yeah.
more, just to really make
Just
sure."
one more when she's, like, 3 weeks out. That's
Yeah,
fine.
but, like, it is tricky to know, and it's one of these things that you hope that something comes back because you want an answer,
Yeah.
especially because it has been almost 2 weeks now. You still
Mm,
have the tightness in your chest, like, that's
yeah.
ridiculous.
And I've tried, like, some doctor Googling and things like that. Like, the only other thing I found was this thing called costochondritis,
Yeah.
but, like, I don't perfectly fit that description either because my heart rate
Yeah,
like, that doesn't say anything about, like, having dramatic increases in heart rate or, like, feeling puffed.
yeah.
That only says, like, tightness and,
Yeah,
like, pain,
and also if you took Nurofen, or, like, Panadol,
which
it
I've
would
done,
improve,
yeah, and I've
right?
tried the heat pack 'cause that suggested heat pack, like, because it's essentially inflammation of,
Yeah,
like, your sternum,
yeah.
like, and
The
your rib
the
the cartilage or whatever.
and, like, the muscles and stuff like that in
Yeah,
between
so
your
I tried the
ribs.
heat pack, I tried anti-inflams, I tried paracetamol, and that didn't change anything, so I'm assuming it's not that, so it's kinda like, what is happening? I do not know.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm lucky that I'm still able to do steps, like, I think if I wasn't able to do steps, like, prep would probably be low key over for
Oh,
me because,
yeah.
like, what
Would
else
be
can I
calling
do?
it, yeah.
But I am still progressing, like, I'm losing weight.
Yeah.
I've been weighing myself because I haven't been doing cardio, so I've just been weighing myself.
The truth comes out.
Yeah, but I've been dropping weight every day. So
Yeah.
I've dropped like 500 grams since my
Check in.
check-in, which is great that I'm still losing weight.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like skinny, I'm feeling like flat. So,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, I look flat and I feel flat, like
Which is what we're
personally
supposed
as
yeah,
well.
which
So
is what obviously we want
yeah,
as
so I'm
well to be.
grateful that I'm still progressing, but then I'm also like getting nervous about stage because like when I am having to do exercise, my heart rate is increasing and then I'm feeling puffed. So I'm like, I'm gonna be getting on stage in heels, in lights, it's hot up there, like, so I have a fear that, like, I'm gonna get on stage and faint or, like, my heart rate's gonna go crazy or, but I don't know until I get there. And
Yeah,
if I get there and I get on stage and I do one category, I will still be happy.
yeah.
Like, that's all I can hope for. I just hope that I get it to the day. Um, but yeah.
It's very much just like a day by day thing, and again, we can't
Mm,
really make any kind of decisions until we do, you know, whether it's know what's going on or just yeah. Because I think, like, if it doesn't come back with an answer, like, that's kind of I don't know, that's obviously worse, that's more scary kinda
mm.
thing.
And it's really hard, like, explaining to a doctor too, like, what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
And then just be like, "Well, don't do that. Like, stop crap." And you're like, "But you don't understand
yeah.
what I've gone through so far, what I've sacrificed, what
Yeah.
this means to
So
me.
it's kinda like finding out, is the doctor saying, like, actually, like, "Stop
Stop."
doing this, like, you
Yeah.
need to stop doing this," or, like, they're just saying to the average Joe, like, "Take a break from exercise."
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the average Joe just going
No.
to the gym gen pop. Like, I
Yeah.
can't just take a break. Like,
No.
it's either I do it or I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
so yeah. Hopefully next week I'll have an update after the doctor
Yeah.
on Monday.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, it's so tricky. It's so tricky as a coach though, because I'm like, I want you to obviously feel like you're supported and feel like you're, obviously safe and everything like that. But at the same time, it's like, I also don't want to be the one that's like, we have to stop this
Mm.
until there's a very much a genuine reason. Because I know as well, I'm an athlete. I understand. I know that, what that situation is like as well. But yeah, it's just a kind of wait and see. And like I said, day by day, and I'm kind of always like, "How we feeling? How we feeling? We
Yeah.
should probably fucking over.
Nah,
Like,
like
leave me alone."
I'm doing everything I can, and like I said, I'm still able to progress, whether it's slow progression or like it's not perfect and it's
Yeah,
not under the ideal circumstances, but
progression
I
is still
don't have
progression.
to throw in the towel yet, so
No.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, yeah. No, we love that. Yeah, cool. And Tell me about the food side of things. How we managing okay?
Yeah, I think so, like,
Doesn't help that Matt's on a million carbs a
yeah,
day at
so
the
Matt's
moment.
running a half marathon on Sunday, so he's carving up, so he's eating, like, no protein, he's just eating, like, pasta and crumpets and bread and
Honey,
donuts and, yeah, honey and,
like what he
like,
told
he
me
said to me in the kitchen
before.
the other day, he goes, "Do you wanna hear what I'm eating for my carb up?" And I said, "Respectfully, no,
Yeah,
because I'm
respectfully, shut the fuck up.
suffering."
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, he's on what, 800 grams of carbs or something a day, and you're
yeah,
on
and I'm like, "That's what I'm
80?
eating in a week, basically, bro," like,
Yeah, literally.
so,
Crazy.
no, I don't wanna I love you,
Yeah,
but I don't wanna hear about it,
yeah, no, absolutely not.
but
But yeah, besides that, taking that out of the
yeah,
equation,
like, fine, like, I still am liking the flavor of, like, all my
yeah.
food, which is good, like,
You
I
kinda get to the point though how you just like, I just enjoy any time I get to eat,
yeah,
no matter what it is.
but I think at the moment I've started which I experienced in my last prep, I'm eating and then I feel more hungry after I've eaten.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
That's how I'm feeling at the
No, that's
moment. Like,
so
I eat my
fair.
dinner, I'm like, "I'm more hungry than I was before,"
Yeah, why did I eat?
because it's not filling me up enough.
Yeah,
It's not,
absolutely.
like, fully satisfying me,
Which
so
definitely makes sense if you're having new lows every single
yeah,
day. Like, absolutely, yeah, yeah.
yeah. But
Fun.
not long, like, I only
So
really
close.
have 2 weeks left to push,
Yeah.
so I'm 3 weeks out, so 2 weeks left to push, and then
What's the progress on the bikini?
I've nearly finished my top, but I'm currently waiting for some more Diamantes to arrive because I ran out. So I'm like,
No.
and they were meant to come yesterday.
Hopefully today.
So I'm hoping, but it's sent to me untracked, so I can't track the parcel,
So
which is
annoying.
swell. But my body, like my bikini, is done,
Yeah,
but just the bling
the bling. Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
done yet.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we're moving along.
Ooh, how fun.
Yeah,
So today, is that everything? Probably
yep.
no other, yeah. It's just really, it's just very much blah. There's
It's just
so much. There's so
it's just
much.
not ideal
Yeah, not
circumstances, but
ideal. Today
I'm a
we
tough
thought we
cookie.
would kind of go through like not so much bodybuilding related, but just general kind of, I guess, kind of bodybuilding related, but um typical myths that you'd kind of hear when it comes to the health and fitness industry and what
Especially if
people
you're
still
like
believe.
starting out in the
Oh,
fitness, like
very
health
much
and
so.
fitness
Yeah.
space.
Even like from what, like a core belief that you've had because you heard it when you were 10 years old and
Mm.
that's just forever stuck with you. I find with clients and stuff, there's a lot of things that they've just always believed. And I'm like, who told you that? And they're like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I heard it. I heard it like however long ago. And I'm like, oh, it's been like 20
Mm.
years. Like we have new research out now.
Yeah,
We have better education.
literally.
Yeah.
All right, our first one is that lifting weights makes you bulky.
Oh, if it did, imagine we would be thriving in bodybuilding.
Yeah,
We would be like, e- like just body women's bodybuilding.
yeah.
Like, what's the like physique? We'd be
It's
absolutely
such
thriving
like a misconception, and it's still like I hear it all the time
all the
still.
time. I don't want to
Um,
get to like the thing that makes you bulky is body fat.
yeah,
That's what it is. Like,
and also like you're not like for you to like as a woman to get bulky to the point where you start to look quote unquote manly,
yeah,
like you would have to be probably taking roids or like
100%.
eating like so much food
Yeah,
and so much protein and lifting like a bloody freaking dinosaur. I
yeah,
don't fucking know,
yeah,
an
yeah,
elephant. Like
yeah.
you would have to be, and you would have to. That would take years for you to get bulky.
Yeah. But even still, like, roids are gonna be, like, the thing that makes you bulky because you can be lifting and doing all the things and massive, but if you have a decent amount of body fat on you, then, yeah, it's just gonna make you look bulky no
Yeah,
matter what. Like, the amount of times, like, I've kinda thought to people like, I've said to people, like, or they might say, "Oh, I'm thinking, like, I'd be more wellness," or, like, "I wanna look like this," or whatever, and I'm like, "Looking at your structure, like, all due respect, no,
it's not going
absolutely
to
not.
happen.
I'm sure
Yeah,
I look like I could be wellness if I trained my quads a little bit, but, like, in my off
when you
season
lean down.
because when I lean down, absolutely not.
Mm.
Like, no way.
And when
So
I look at pictures of myself from like 4 or 5 years ago when I wasn't training, I look chunky, like bulky, because I had no
I
muscle definition. Like,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
people love to use that word tone. I
Yeah.
had no tone.
Yeah,
So
no.
that made me look more bulky. Like I have way more muscle mass now and I look way
Way
leaner
leaner. Yeah,
and I have muscle now.
yeah, yeah. Outside of prep though, like, obviously prep,
Yeah.
yes. But yeah, even outside of prep.
Still outside of prep, I
Yeah,
look leaner than I did.
yeah.
And mind you, I'm when I'm not in prep. I'm the same weight
Yeah.
that I was 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's
And 4
crazy.
years ago, I looked chunky and, like, fluffy and, like, bulky.
Yeah.
And now I look like tone is a
Ye
word that a lot of girls like to use. I
yeah,
look more toned.
100%. The thing that kills me is, like, I've just been thinking about this recently, and I've been meaning to, like, make a reel and post it on social media and everything, but I'm like, these people that coming into the health and fitness industry and, like coaches that have the body to, kind of show that they can practice what they preach, I'm going to say, right? So like, because most of the time, whether we like it or not, if you don't look like you know what you're talking about, who's going to then believe you? Like
Mm.
it sucks. Yes, obviously. But at the same time, like
You're
it's
a
like that
walking poster.
you literally are.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, yes, that's just what it is. We choose to be in this industry. And again, if I'm like, obviously, I get to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm probably pushing it a little bit too much. No one else in the world would be thinking that. But I'm like, oh, maybe not. It's like the whole like, don't trust a skinny chef, right? Because they're not like their flavors are not going to
They're
be
not trying their own food.
right. Yeah. Like and yeah. So again, it's not the most ideal thing, but the majority of the time, if you and social media is like the biggest thing for this, right? If you show that you look a certain way, whether you have credentials or not, people are going to then be like, I want to look like that. I'll go to her
Mm.
because she did it. Right. So where was I going with this? The way I just, oh yeah. When you come into the industry, right? If you are constantly like sticking to the same, I'm going to restrict and this will go into the rest of the stuff that we'll have today. I'm going to restrict and I'm going to, starve myself and not eat anything. And I'm just going to do cardio all the time. But then I get to the point where I just completely lose control and then I binge and then and it's in this vicious cycle. If us coaches are saying to you, hey, don't do that, lift weights, like get on top of your food, and you're still doing the thing that you think that you should do because why? Firstly, because it's not getting you to the body that you want because the person that's telling you to do things, you're not doing that thing. Does that
Mm.
make sense? I feel like I did not say that very well.
Yeah, like
Like, why are you trusting yourself when you're not the one that's like educated enough or
yes.
you don't it's like if you had two different people, the body that you want is here and then the body that you don't want is here. That's you in the scenario. This is the coach. And you're like, I'm gonna do what this person says.
Yeah,
You'd
or
be
I'm
like,
gonna do
"Why?"
everything I was already doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, why would you do that? That's not gonna it's not gonna change you
Yeah.
in any way. So, anyway, that's so kind of tangent vibes, but
But at the end of the day, weight training is
weight
not gonna
training,
make you
it's
bulky.
not in any way. Like, I honestly, we wish it did. Like, us as bodybuilders absolutely wish it
Yeah,
did.
if it was that easy, like
Yeah. But also, like, the benefits of strength training is unmatched. Like, you
mm,
cannot
beyond just, like, changing the way you look,
yeah, like
it's huge.
internally, especially for women, like we whinge about how we don't want to look bulky or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, but do you want to not be having, I'm just going to throw myself under the bus here, but not having like working hips when you're
Yeah, like, do you wanna have
30?
osteoporosis when
Yeah,
you're
like,
50? Like
yeah. Do you want to be able to like, hang up your washing and be independent
yeah, or,
and
like, chase after your kids
yeah,
and
grandkids and all the
yeah.
things. Like, it's not strength training is not about looking bulky or toned or whatever. Like, yes, obviously looking toned, but also like think of it from like a more functional side of things.
Mm,
Like, do you actually want to be able to get in and out of your car, up and down from the toilet without having assistance?
yeah.
Like,
It's
because that's the
so
reality of so many people.
it's so
So
good
many
for you,
people.
and it's like, people do all this stuff for their skincare, like prevent wrinkles. It's the same thing at the gym. Like, it's gonna prevent you from
Yes.
injuries
Yeah.
as you get older in age and
Being
increase
frail
your
and
mobility and
yeah.
like it's so good for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Beyond the whole aesthetics
Yeah,
side of
that's
things.
just a bonus.
Yeah. 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 Sorry. I knew this would happen. I'd start blabbing on.
Alrighty. Next one is carbs make you fat.
Oh, you
Maybe
touch
right
on this.
now if I ate carbs,
Yeah.
no.
This is so tricky though, right? Because in our industry, we do get quite low in carbs when we're in prep. And when we're in prep, you're losing weight. So
Yeah.
it's very much like it can be perceived as that, but A plus B, unfortunately, in this situation, doesn't not equal C in any
Yeah,
way.
but we've spoken about it before. It's only the only reason that that happens is because carbs is just where you have to sacrifice
Yeah.
because you need fats for like your hormonal health and everything like that. And then obviously you need protein to maintain some muscle that you do want to keep when
Yeah.
you're in prep. So like carbs are just a sacrifice. But if we're
Yeah.
talking about like the general population, carbs are so good for you. Like, you
So important.
need carbs, like, for your brain function, for
Yes.
your energy, like
100%. Like, people whinge about, not having energy throughout the day. Like, what are you eating?
mm,
Like, you're skipping breakfast and you're having a coffee for lunch. Like, no, that's not food. It's not energy. It's not
mm.
fuel.
And it's not so much about, like, carbs is gonna make you fat, like, you need to look at the overall picture of what you're eating, like, are
Absolutely.
you looking at how much sugar you're having
Yeah.
and or, like, how much like, you wanna be more so looking at the ratio, like,
Yeah.
is carbs the majority of your diet?
Yeah.
Or
Are you
is
not having much protein and,
yeah,
just filling up your calories that are maybe more than you need
mm,
with carbs and fats? And that's going to come from things like, your chocolates and your cakes and your donuts and all the things. But yeah, it's again, we kind of go on about, like, whole foods and stuff like that, and if you're primarily focusing on more, like, carbohydrates coming from whole foods, the feeling that you're gonna get is next to none. Like, you're gonna feel so much better, so much just cleaner in yourself though as well. Like, obviously, your digestion's gonna be better. I don't know, this is gonna be TMI way too much, but do you ever get, like, if you are busting to do a poo, do you ever get really, like, tired and fatigued? Is that just a me thing?
I don't think
Comment
I've ever
below.
really I don't think I've ever really thought about it.
Okay, like, I'm like a just really just laying it all out for you guys right now. I am like, I hate having to go to the bathroom in public, peeing, let alone poo.
Oh, yeah, I
I will
hate pooing in
never
public. Like,
poop.
when I was in high school, I never did a poo at
Oh,
school.
never, ever, ever. Even, like, when I was
Disgusting.
oh, it's disgusting, like, could never. And even now, like, I will not. I will refuse to go to the bathroom anywhere. Anyway, I used to work, like, all day at Big Dub, right? And like, when I was younger, and I used to get so tired come, like, lunchtime,
'Cause
I'd
you needed to
go
poo.
home because I needed to poop. I'd go home, I'd poop, I'd come back, and I'd be like, "Let's go." Like, and I was like, "Why do I feel so exhausted?" Like, sometimes I'll poop and I feel better. I don't know where this came from, but anyway, if you keep up your digestion, like, it just like, having poor digestion though just slugs everything down. Like, you've probably felt that in the past,
Mm.
more so recently, probably with all the
Yeah,
situations.
100%.
But, like, and that's just because, like, your body is not really, it's not functioning as, like, it would normally would. But yeah, no, carbs are, like, literally life. And ask any bodybuilder ever. Carbs are life.
Yeah, like, I can't wait to have triple the carbs I'm
Yeah.
having now.
Yeah.
And, like, when you said it's about the food that you're eating overall, like, if I look back I was even looking back at photos of, like, my face. When I look back at before I was training and I had knowledge around nutrition, like, I was just kinda eating whatever, and I wasn't really thinking about it. Like, I wasn't eating, like, heat, the takeaway, and things like that, but I just wasn't fueling my body correctly. And I was so puffy in my
Puffy.
face.
Yeah.
But then, like, I look at when I was eating on, meal plan with Beck, I was still eating so many carbs,
Yeah.
but my skin and my face looked so much healthier because I was eating overall a really healthy, balanced
Yes.
diet.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And
So
that's
it's all about, like I said,
what
the
you
whole picture, the whole
yeah,
circle.
absolutely, yeah, and that's the thing, like, you can get did you like, when you first started in the health and fitness journey, did you do, like, if it fits your macros? Is that what
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah.
And were you choosing more, like, just, like, more palatable foods and stuff like that, or do you really remember what you were
I
kinda
think I
having?
was because I wasn't, like, super knowledgeable, I was probably choosing more of those, like, marketed
Protein,
protein foods
yeah,
and things
yeah,
like that.
yeah, so, yeah, even, like, when it comes to, like, yeah, if it fits your macros, which is, like, you have a macro target and it doesn't matter what you have in that, as long as you hit, if you're in a deficit, you hit a deficit, you're gonna lose weight. Absolutely, yes, sure. However, again, if your digestion is not gonna be on point, guess what? Like, if you're not able to actually poop out the fat that your body metabolizes, how are you supposed to actually get rid of that? But also the way that two people can look if they are the exact same person, the exact same diet, the exact same calories, sorry, but one person's diet is primarily whole
Mm,
foods, the other person's is saturated fats, all the, literally if it fits your macros type vibes. Like, these 2 people are gonna look so different,
yeah.
purely from, like, an inflammatory, like, water retention, just like you said, the puffiness and stuff like that in your face, like, in, things like the midsection, where even, like, your arms and stuff like that, like, all these your body will look so different. But not only that, though, you're gonna feel so different as
Yeah.
well, right? Like, you're gonna feel just so much better within your body. Like you said, your skin and, your yeah, I don't know what else would hair even, like, your
Mm,
I'm trying to think of, like, what happens in prep, like, I've lost a lot of hair and,
mm,
your skin's all dry and, like, your nails will be kinda shitty and, like, all that kinda stuff. It's the same kind of thing when you're thinking about food quality.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just remember carbs give you energy at the end of
And
the day,
we
and everybody wants to be energized.
absolutely, yeah. There's nothing worse than feeling like shit.
Yeah, if you're drinking like 10 coffees a day to be energized, maybe try having some carbohydrates
Yeah,
in
yeah,
there too.
and sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also as well, eat before you train, please. For the
Yeah.
love of God, fuel your sessions.
Yes.
Because so many people don't.
Yeah, and then they wonder why they feel like crap or
Yeah,
they can't progress.
yeah, yes, yeah.
Another one that I love is you can spot reduce fat.
Ugh, imagine.
It's like those videos that you see on TikTok or Instagram. It's like, try this 8-week block to lose all your stubborn belly fat.
Yeah,
You cannot spot reduce fat. It's just like you can't look at your face and put a wrinkle cream in this spot and go, like, I want this
that's
wrinkle cream to get rid of just this wrinkle
yeah,
right here.
yeah, that's not how it
Like,
works.
it just doesn't work like that.
No, because if you could spot reduce, then you could, like, choose where your fat goes too, right? I'd be like, "Go to my boobs.
Yeah.
Don't make me lean everywhere else."
When I'm eating this, like, my Ninja Creamy, I'm like, "This is going straight to my
Yeah,
ass."
literally.
But it doesn't work like that.
No, it does not in any way. So, yeah, sit-ups are not gonna make you have all of a sudden no belly fat on your stomach in any way. It isn't that. Unfortunately, yeah, you can't choose, you can't pick. This is why we have different body shapes, right? Like, some people are, really lean in their legs, but then they'll hold all their body fat in their midsection. Some
Mm.
people are a little bit more evenly distributed. Some people are just primarily lower body, and then they'll be really lean on the upper. Like, I no, not right now, but when I'm a little bit leaner, my legs are still it's where I hold all my body fat is my in my
Yeah.
quads and my whole legs and my butt. But then, like, I'll have abs pretty much all year round, like, if
Yeah.
I'm not a dickhead.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. But then I'm like, all I focus on is my big chunky
Yeah.
thighs, right? And then, like, I look quite somewhat lean up the top and everything, but, like, then there's other people that just yeah, are not like that at all. Some people just hold it in their face. Like,
Mm.
it's yeah, you cannot decide.
Yeah, like, I'm quite small in my upper body, and I'm always quite small in my arms and, like, my ribs and that area,
Yeah,
but all my weight goes to, like, same like, my
yeah.
inner
Yeah,
thighs,
oh,
and that's
yeah.
unfortunately just where it goes. That's why it's also important to remember if you are, like, which everyone does, if you are looking at girls and thinking, "Oh, like, she's so stunning, I wanna look like her." It's important to know that everyone's body type is so different. Like, if you are looking up to certain people or, like, you're a bodybuilder and you're looking up to certain athletes, try and look up to people that have a similar body shape to you.
100%.
Then again, you're still gonna be different. Your body
Yeah.
fat's still gonna go to different places, but it's important to, I'm never gonna look at a 5'2" girl
Yeah, no.
and be like, "Oh my god, I wanna look like her," because I'm 5'11".
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
There's no
our
way.
proportions are so different.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, but you cannot spot reduce fat. So just get that stupid narrative out of your head
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
stop falling for the influencer traps that say, "Get rid of this thigh have a
If
thigh
have a
gap
thigh gap
in
by
10
doing
weeks."
yeah,
Woo! Like, it's not
yeah,
gonna happen.
absolutely
The
not.
only way you can reduce fat is in a calorie deficit
Yeah, yeah, by having less body fat overall.
overall.
And this is why a lot of the time, like, I know for us as well, like, we'll really lean out up top and it'll be very noticeable, but then people be like, "Oh my god, you look amazing," and I'm like, "Oh, no, no." Like, "Oh, surely
Look at my
you're like,
thighs.
your answer" yeah, and I'm like, "Oh, you don't see me what I look like without tights on." Like, yeah, I do not have a glute hamstring tie in yet.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that's the thing, like, those little bits and pieces, especially, we're always gonna relate it back to some kind of competitive scenario. But, like, you can be so lean and almost so ready, but then if that glute ham tie doesn't come in and that's what your category requires, then you're not lean enough. Like, and it gets a little bit tricky when you're thinking about, like, if you're way too lean up top and we're getting too striated up top, because
Mm,
again, depending on the division that you are in, that will be like a markdown
yes.
sometimes.
Especially, like, bikini. Bikini's all about balance.
Balance, yeah, and yeah, they don't wanna be too lean, too like, they don't want any striations and stuff like that. There's definitely women that get marked down for being too lean, so
Mm,
it is that fine line, but, they might, like, be so lean up top, but they still just need to bring in that lower body, or even, like, it could be the lower body, but can it be, like, your quads are really lean, but then your hamstring and
yeah.
your glute tine doesn't come in.
But the only thing they can do is get leaner overall.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, that's the thing, you get the judges' feedback and it's like leaner through your legs, but it's like you're gonna end up leaner up top too,
yeah, absolutely.
and you just can't do anything about it.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Alright, next one is fasted cardio is better for fat loss.
Okay, so in a I'm gonna have 2 kind of points to this. Yes, No, sorry, no, absolutely not. However,
Someone clip that.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. Yes, it is. No, absolutely not. Um, no, it's not superior for fat loss in any way. However, when I'm in prep, I would much prefer to do my cardio fasted because it pushes back my next meal.
Same.
Purely because there is a small amount of joy when it comes to food. And if I can get my cardio done and a lot of my steps in, it's kind of like and again, it's very toxic, right? We know that bodybuilding is toxic, it's not healthy, blah, blah, blah. However, if when you're in that mindset and if you're like, I am going to do all the hard shit first and then I get my reward. And if my reward is my whatever it is, pancake bowl or whatever, my oats with zucchini in it that tastes like ass, really, but like it's the best thing ever for that day, you better believe that that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
However, that does not mean that it's gonna make me lose more fat
No.
in any way.
It's more just about what you prefer and what you enjoy. And I think also sometimes doing cardio without anything in your tummy sometimes feel a bit better too.
Yeah, yeah,
But don't feel like you need to get up at 4 a.m. and do your cardio if you're like just the average Joe because, oh my God, I can't eat before I do it because
yeah,
it's not going to be as effective.
yeah. No,
It's
again,
just as effective if you do it at 6 a.m. on no food as it is if you do it at 5 p.m. and you on a full stomach.
yeah, absolutely. Because remember, like when we talk about calorie deficit, it is the energy that you so say, for example, like our general body energy that we utilize in the day is like 1,600 calories, right? I then and say, for example, this is never accurate and we never want to take what we do in training as in our deficit. However, if I go then and have I do my training session that's 200 calories, therefore I'm going to need to eat less than at least 1,800 calories to be in a deficit. Whether I do my cardio at the start or do my cardio at the end of the day, it does not matter as long as that overall energy intake is lower than what is required for you to function. And this is why you tend to get really, lethargic and tired and all your hunger obviously goes up and all the things. But yeah, it's definitely not superior in any way.
No.
It's just whatever fits into your life.
Yeah. Next one is cardio is the only way to lose weight.
Absolutely not. The deficit is the only way to lose weight.
Yeah. Like if you're eating, like let's say my maintenance is 2,500. If I eat 2,500 calories, well, let's just say it's a bad example.
We don't know.
Let's say my maintenance is 2,500 and I'm eating in a bulk and I'm eating 2,800. But I'm like, oh, it's okay because I'm doing 4 sessions of cardio in the week. Like I'm probably not going to lose weight
Yeah, no.
because I'm not really expending any of those extra, like, I might be expending maybe those little bit of extra calories, but then I'd still be sitting at maintenance.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And like everything is such an estimation. Sometimes I'll like look at and it's obviously based off so many different things, but the one thing that we can actually kind of track is our heart rate, right? So I'll always give like my girls a heart rate goal to kind of, a minimum amount that I kind of want you to
Yeah,
have.
not a calorie goal.
Not a calorie goal ever, 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 ever a calorie goal. Because what the machine says compared to what your watch says is going to be very different compared to what your body actually does.
Mm.
It's all going to be different. Everything is an estimation. Um, Also, what is wrong with me today? I'm so tired.
That's why, like, if people are like, "Oh, I just did the stairs and I burnt 400 calories." I'm
Oh,
like,
no, you didn't.
"Eh."
Absolutely not. No,
So
you
then
didn't.
they're like, "Oh, it's okay. So, like,
Then I can eat
I can
400
eat a
extra
little bit
calories.
extra for dinner tonight because 'cause I'm
Yeah,
still technically in a deficit."
yeah, absolutely
It's
not.
not accurate.
It's not accurate in any way. Um, Also, though, if we're in a deficit and we are obviously just like we can't spot reduce fat, we can't decide that the body wants to just decrease body fat instead of muscle mass. This is why we need to do strength training as well and
Mhm.
make sure we're getting enough protein. Yes, absolutely. Like these are the things that are going to keep you from not your body just not chewing away at your muscle mass
Mm.
either, because that is so unhealthy. And I'm actually going to revert back to one of our previous episodes of the peptides and those Zempics and all that kind of stuff, and it's like you said in that episode, it's a body weight loss drug,
Mm.
not a fat
Not a
loss
fat loss
drug.
drug.
And
Yeah.
this is why a lot of these problems are coming out with, you know, um, like osteoporosis and all these other conditions because of that. So same thing with that kind of situation. Like when you're doing cardio, it's just about overall energy expenditure compared to energy intake. Like
Mm.
it's literally just a
It's just like
equation.
an extra assistance to
Yeah,
get you essentially more in a deficit.
yeah,
Like, look at me, I'm in a deficit right now, and I'm doing no cardio, and I'm still losing weight. So
absolutely.
if cardio
Yeah,
was your only way to lose weight, then
you wouldn't be losing
I
weight.
wouldn't be losing weight.
Yeah,
So take me as an example.
absolutely. And if you freaking hate cardio, like, it sounds probably a little bit bad, but just eat less instead.
Yeah, eat
But
less, do
track
more
your food
steps,
firstly,
like
because
yeah.
more often than not, you're just gonna be eating more than what you think. The amount of times I've given people meal plans and they're like, "This is so much food." I'm like, "Stick to it though.
Yeah.
Stick to it, tell me what
Or
happens,
even
you're
the
gonna lose
opposite
weight."
end, like, they track their food and then they go like, they're already eating in deficit.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like, "Oh,
yeah,
okay." Or they're like, "Okay, I can just do a little bit of extra steps,
yeah,
and then I'll be losing weight."
yeah,
Like, it's
absolutely.
cardio is not the be all and end all.
No,
It's just an
it's a tool.
assistance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's absolutely just a tool that we kinda use. But yeah, you can absolutely lose weight without doing cardio.
Mhm.
But I don't know, this is really probably an unpopular opinion. I do really enjoy the feeling after cardio
Yeah, I hate it during, but
when
then
I'm
when
not in prep.
I actually don't mind the feeling after
Yeah.
cardio when I'm in prep. Like, I feel like I've really accomplished something
Yeah,
big.
100%. And another reason as to why I used to like doing cardio in the morning as well, because I'm like, I feel like I'm like good for the day.
Yeah, it's
Like
like
it
a
kind of sends
reward.
off those endorphins and all the things
Yeah, like,
too.
you
But
know that if you go home and lay on the couch
yeah,
for the rest of the
it's
day, at
so
least
fun.
you've done something. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. But again, it's not going to be the only thing that you need to do.
Alrighty. Our last myth is just fasting in general.
Oh,
I
no.
I feel so passionate about this, right? I hate fasting. Like, when I hear people saying, "Oh, like, I'm doing a diet right at the moment and I'm fasting," just like something inside of me just goes, "This is," because I'm like, personally for me, if I was fasting and I was like, I'm not gonna eat until 3 p.m. in the afternoon. When I get home at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, I'm gonna eat a
The
shitload of food
entire house.
because I've eaten nothing all day.
Yeah.
So I just want to. It's just like when you end a prep. Like, I
Yeah,
haven't eaten so much, so I just want to keep eating. If
absolutely.
you're fasting all day,
And
you're just gonna want to keep eating.
also, that's the only thing you're going to be thinking about.
Yeah, if you've gone
3
all
more hours till I
day.
eat, 1 more hour till I eat,
Yeah,
30 more minutes till I eat. And then
and
when you eat,
also like
it's yeah, the entire world.
the brain fog and, like, the way that you would feel during the day
Horrible.
because you're like, "Oh my god, I," and then also I have to stop eating all my food by 6 p.m.
Yeah. So
Because
then
if I
guess what?
eat
You're gonna spend the entire 3 hours eating nonstop
yeah,
and eating at least triple the calories that you
and then
would
that's
normally
gonna,
have.
like, affect your digestion and everything as
Affect your
well, affect your
sleep.
sleep,
Yeah.
like, what are your thoughts on
I
fasting?
hate it. Like,
Yeah.
I did just say that I used to, like, try and push my first meal
Yes,
back.
but in a prep, it's very
It's
different.
very different because you can only eat that amount. And,
Yeah.
like, honestly, I would also much rather be a little bit hungrier in the morning. Like, and look, honestly, my latest time that I would eat would be like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Like, it was not, and it was just purely because of my work situation.
Mhm.
I'd come and do my sessions, I'd do my cardio, I'd go home, shower, I'd do a few more sessions, and then I would eat.
Yeah.
It was not the entire, day that I was not eating. I also really like to go to bed a little bit fuller as well. So if I can kind of just push my day that little bit back, that I know that, like, I say, for example, I'm like, I'm gonna be in bed by 8:30. I want my last food to be eaten at 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and
Just
also
because
when you're in prep too, like, at nighttime, it's more so when you want those sweet things and stuff like that. So
absolutely.
if you're able to feel fuller at nighttime, you're less likely to wanna crave those sweet, like, chocolates and ice cream and things like that
100%.
at night when
Yeah,
you're watching
exactly.
TV.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I hate fasting. I hate the whole keto diet. I hate the
Mm.
whole I'll only eat meat, whatever, or fucking juice cleanses,
Yeah, the only
water
diet
cleanses.
that we believe in over here is a calorie deficit.
100%. Track your food and yeah, don't be a dickhead.
Yeah.
But like eat whole foods because that's gonna be also filling.
Yeah. Like, you
Yeah.
don't have to be so serious, like, if you're just a gen pop, like,
No.
you don't have to weigh out every friggin' ounce of food, but I think just, focusing on a whole food diet
Yeah.
and also even just tracking, like, little bits here and there to give you a rough idea of what you're, eating throughout the day to
Yeah.
ensure you're not overeating or undereating. Undereating, especially
Absolutely.
in women, is
Yeah.
so common, like,
So common.
so just, track for a few days and then if you like, because for example, like my sister, she doesn't track, but she eats pretty much the same food every day.
Yeah.
And then, when she wanted to lose weight, I was like, "Just track for, like, 1 to 2 weeks just to kinda see
See where you're at.
where you're at,
Yeah.
and then just eat a little bit less than that."
Yeah.
and then that
100%.
was it. That was all she had to do, and
Yeah.
she didn't then go on and track every single day because it's just not what she wants to do.
Well, so it's
She
not
just doesn't
necessary,
yeah.
right? If like, again, I don't know what she would be like, but I'm sure she didn't have this whole, like, "I'm gonna constantly be in a diet, and I always wanna be in a deficit, and I'm gonna stop eating all the time, and
No.
then I'm gonna
It
binge,"
was
and
just she just wanted to lose a little bit of weight,
yeah, which is
and
it
she's
does
not like
not have
a
to be
intense, serious
extreme.
getting out her scale like a bodybuilder every
Yeah.
3 seconds and
No.
not eating any takeout and things like that.
The thing that gets me more so as a coach is other people that go, "No, like, I track everything, and I weigh everything out, and I do all the things, and I still can't lose weight." I'm like, "No, you're not.
Mm,
I'm sorry, but no, you're not. Are you tracking those little bits and pieces? Are you making everything that you like, eat that you eat?
mm,
Because if you aren't, then you how do you track that?
yeah,
If someone else is making my food, firstly, don't trust them, absolutely not.
yeah,
Like, but or like, if it was you, probably because I know that you could do it, but, like, if it was, I don't know, my mum, absolutely not, not a
yeah,
chance. But also, like, are you tracking those little bites and stuff like that? Because when you are actually, like, truly honest with yourself and you track everything, then only you realize. Like you said to your sister, just track what you would normally have,
yeah,
then gets a rough idea rather than a lot of the time people go, "Oh, well, I'm going to, start tracking and then I'm also going to stop eating half of the food that I normally eat."
yeah,
And then that's going to last 3 days and then I'm going to go back to my normal food and I go, "Oh, well, I can't lose weight."
yeah.
No, sorry, you're not in a deficit.
No.
You're not being actually truthful with yourself. But yeah, anyway, so a little intel with the coach.
Well, I think that's pretty much it for our
Yeah.
fitness myths. If you guys have any others that we didn't touch on,
Yeah, I
because
would
there are
love to
so
know.
many, especially with
Yeah.
like so much social media out there, and
There's a lot of noise. There's a
there
lot
is
of noise. Yeah.
a lot of noise. But just remember, like, to fact check, who's putting that information out there. Are these people accredited coaches and things like that, or are they just a fit looking influencer?
Influencer. Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, yeah. But also, yeah, would love to know if you guys have any other ones that you've kind of busted in your time or things that
Yeah.
you, like,
Or you
fully
used to
believe.
do like,
Yeah.
we've all fallen into that trap.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I was convinced that if I did 10 sit-ups in my room every night when I was 15, I'd have a six-pack.
Yeah.
Still waiting on the six-pack.
It's coming. You've done so much abs.
I know, and I'm still like, "Where is it?" But anyway.
Oh, but yes, so if you guys have any questions, any comments, anything that you related to some of my weird ass things
Yeah.
that I just threw myself under the bus for, absolutely let us know.
And keep your eyes out because we have our first ever guest coming on the podcast very soon.
Yes. Yes,
Who's it
very
gonna be?
excited.
I don't know.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is it a celebrity? Maybe. No, I'm kidding.
We have all the celebrities coming on.
We have Phoebe Hagen
Yeah, oh,
no.
imagine, I
Would
would
be nice.
die.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yeah,
come
yeah. Literally Thanos. This is
More
our us
manifesting,
manifesting,
yeah.
yeah, 100%. One day. Baby's like my OG, like,
Yeah.
love, like, bodybuilder love, and I'm like, any client that I have, I'm like, "Alright, this is the person you need to," 'cause
Yeah.
she's just so positive and, like,
She
I just
is.
love her. I love her
And
whole
she's just
energy.
real and,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
posts anything and everything.
Yeah, which is the best. So, yeah, if you don't follow her, firstly, what are you doing? Secondly, Phoebe Hagen on
We
Instagram and
love you.
YouTube. But also follow us on Instagram
We're
and YouTube.
fans. Fangirling.
Yeah, the stage what are we? The Stage Code
Yeah.
podcast, and on Instagram.
Just the stage
The
code
Stage
everywhere.
Code. She's
Alright,
done. She's
guys.
out. I gotta
Thanks for
go.
listening, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.